All right. And this is for my Taurus.
Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Okay, so first and foremost, I heard the name Joni, Avant, Sharon, King, Nefertaria, Nadia, Silas, and Blue. This could be your name or significant here. Okay? There's also something about the Terminator. This could be like one of your favorite movies. Terminator, I don't know, Gladiator, Terminator. One of those two is something about that. You could have just come back from seeing like the new Gladiator movie. Okay? I don't know. There's also something about the number 42 here and 33. This could be your age or significant. I don't know. Let's see, Taurus, what house you're in. You're coming out in your own entity. You're coming out in the third house here, Taurus. The house, excuse me. You're coming out in the house of Gemini, the third house, Taurus. You know, this is all about your mind. So you could be in the energy of, you know, really thinking a lot, right? You could be in the energy of, like, you know, being better with your communication, okay? There's someone you typically, you don't maybe text back or call back, but you could be like, you know, trying to be better with your communication, okay? There's something about that here, okay? I feel like in the third house of Gemini, it is very important for you to stay active with social activities, okay? There's something about being around peers and people your age to stay in a high vibration, okay? You could be needing to be around people, okay? Not all the time, but like some social activity, okay? Something about your neighbors here, okay? Your neighbors could be like literally trying to communicate with you. They could be, I don't know, your neighbors could be trying to be friendly or something. I don't know here, okay? Or something about that, okay? There's also something about early education. You could be like a daycare owner, okay? You could provide services for like after school care or something. I don't know, something about that here. Let's see. Or you could be like a preschool teacher, okay? Kindergarten, something about that here. Let's see. So we got the Page of Wands coming out for you to the third eye chakra. Okay, I feel like, you know, with the Page of Wands here to the third eye chakra, yeah, with the house of Gemini, there could be people, you know, there could be people trying to communicate with you. And you could be blocking people out because you can see them spiritually now, right? It's like, you know, there could be people calling and texting you, and you could be literally blocking this energy out of your life because your third eye chakra is open. So not only do you feel energy telepathically, you know, telepathically, you can also see throughout your third eye. So I feel like there's a lot of people that could be trying to get close to you, Taurus. But I feel like, you know, in the house of Gemini, you know, your intellect and your quick thinking is like nothing can get past you, okay? Let's see. Okay. You could have just traveled, or you could be traveling or want to travel. It's something about traveling traveling and technology. There could be someone, your radio could have gone out when you were traveling or something. Something about the radio going out. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Your interest could also definitely be changing right now. I feel like you could be interested in things that you didn't know that you would normally be interested in. And then we got the 8 of Wands coming out for you as well with Divine Masculine. Okay, you could be a Divine Masculine in our energy, or you could be 22 years old as well, or 44. But you could be a woman in your masculine energy as well here. There's something about, you know, Divine Masculine. And I feel like with the 8 of Wands here, it's like, you know, the energy of forward movement, positive movement. I don't know. There could be some kind of news coming to you as well here, Taurus. Okay. There could be someone wanting to like trade something with you or something. I don't know. Okay. Someone could be coming in quick with the offer. And I don't know. I feel like with travel and technology here to the 8 of Wands, don't be speeding. Okay, there could be something like you could get pulled over if you get caught speeding. Spirit is wanting me to warn you of that. Okay, and there's something about your quick thinking. I don't know. There could be someone in our energy. You could be like a journalist. Let's see. Okay, Two of Wands coming out for you with the heart chakra. Yeah. Okay, I feel like, I don't know, Taurus, I feel like your heart could be changing. You know, you could be like I said, finding different things interesting now. Like, you could be liking things that you never would have thought. That's what I keep picking up. I don't know. There could be someone into like Bitcoin trading or something like that. I just heard. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Biocoin or something. I think something like Bitcoin. Yeah, there we go. So I did have it right. Yeah, there's someone could be like investing in that, trading in that. I don't know, but there's something about, you know, you planning for your future. And I feel like you are learning to protect your heart. There's something about you protecting your heart chakra. That could be why you're not answering the phone for a lot of people. You could be like cutting people off. There could be a lot of people craving your communication, and you could be like keeping them thirsty. Okay? I feel like, you know, Spirit is wanting you to stay in a high vibration here. Let's see. We got the Four of Swords coming out, so you could be feeling very tired. You could need some rest here, Taurus, with the Gemini energy. There's something about divine rest. I feel like you could also be getting like downloads in your sleep, okay? You could be dreaming about things, and you could be finding that these things are happening here, and synergy is coming out. Yeah, because there's something about your energy here, your synergy, right? It's like the more you really tap into the energy of the divine, it's like, I don't know, as you sleep, you're getting upgrades. I don't know, something about your thinking, your wit. You're very witty is what I'm picking up. Okay? I feel like Spirit is also saying don't be no fast city slickster. Okay? Because you are a quick thinker right now. And Spirit is not wanting you to make any moves that could jeopardize your divinity. Right? Because there's something about you being very sharp and slick right now. Okay? Let's see. It says maze. Even if you feel lost, there's always a way through the maze, right? So Spirit is wanting you to know, even if you feel lost, there's always a way to get out of the maze. So that's why I said don't be trying to do anything slick, Taurus. It could definitely get you in trouble here, okay? Even though you do have the intellect to think very quickly to get yourself out of something. Spirit is, you know, you don't want to be held guilty in spiritual court, right? It says here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again because here and now there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. Okay? So there's something about, you know, you could be going through a maze in life, trying to figure things out. Okay? It could be feeling like, you know, you're just going through a web, a spider web, right? But Spirit is saying focus on the here and now. You can't think about the past and the future isn't here. So if you focus on the current moment, I feel like it's really going to help you ease your mind because the house of Gemini is all about the mind and thinking. Your mind could be racing with all kind of stuff right now, Taurus, that isn't even relevant to your growth. Like it has nothing to do with nothing. It could be like your own self-sabotage energy is what I'm picking up. So Spirit is just wanting you to be mindful of that. Okay? Let's see. Spirit is wanting you to also know that, you know, you could be going through transformation and adaptability, right? Spirit is wanting to know, can you adapt to things? So, you know, as you go through transformation in life, just know that Spirit is wanting to know that, you know, you're ready to grow. That was your reading.
Okay, Taurus. First of all, the number 5 can be significant. Or 55. Now, Taurus, it's a pretty solid reading. We're going to jump in. You're showing up in your 3rd house. The name Carlito could be significant. Jake, Barker, Strahan, Douglas, Reginald, Anna, Marissa, Jennifer, Han, Chop suey could be significant, red beans and rice. And Spirit says your neighbors are very curious of you at this time. Taurus, you could be showing interest in your siblings. Very good at marketing strategies. And you could really be in the energy of seeing how to make things better for other people. So I feel like Spirit may be encouraging you to kind of move out of your shell that you create. As a way of defense and protection, you're an effective communicator and You're showing up in the light of new education. So I'm saying you studying some new things, even if you just reading them, even if you kind of maybe just curious about them. Curiosity leads for us to seek answers. So the energy of new education, you could be just questioning your old belief systems. You could just be doing a little bit of studying. It's a progressive energy, Taurus. So let's jump right into your soul report, okay? Now, you show up in the Five of Cups energy, being clarified by worry in reverse. So what I'm saying with this energy is, perhaps it was something that you regretted, you were regretful about, and you were worried about it. Now, you're not really worried, but you do still show signs of kind of regret. Like, a bit of sorrow. Like, something you could have really shed tears over in your life. And it could have made you worry. And now that maybe you older now, sometimes life has a way of hardening us like that. But nevertheless, it's still a soft spot in you, I see. But you're not worried. So it's good. It just shows that, when you have this kind of thing that lingers, it's oftentimes very secret and hidden away from even a person in your closest proximity, right? So these are the things that we have. This is what Spirit sees about you. Now, it has to be a good energy because it shows you being balanced. Regret without worry, fair exchange, no robbery. I mean, we are emotional. So it's like, it's real hard to just not be regretful and don't worry about something that has affected you. So nevertheless, just don't spend too much time pondering alone on things that you regret, right? Because then it can trigger into worry. Now, the Four of Wands in reverse being clarified by grief upright. It shows even a more somber side of you. Like, you're not absolutely feeling all the way secure. And you're not feeling as stable as you would want. And it's the grief, right? I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, Taurus, I'm saying you, even losing ground, thank you, Spirit. This doesn't necessarily have to be a person that lost anything materialistically. This could be spiritually. You could be grieving over, like, I know me, for instance, I'm going to use me. As I began to go on my journey, I had high points, right? So when I was at low points, I would find myself grieving. I would be like, well, am I losing my connection or am I, So grief manifests in many different ways. Nevertheless, grief is a powerful energy that we should not ignore, right? Grief is not, when you have grief, it's best to balance yourself and really deal with the issue at hand. What are you grieving over? Don't continue to have days where you have this, because it might be a minor tinge of grief. But if you negate it and you ignore it, it will expand itself. Grief is a powerful energy. It's negative and it's authoritative. So it's not good to play with it. So with this, I would say this tinge of grief, it could be the grief of a lost one. It could be the grief of a way of living. It could be the grief of leaving someone behind, leaving maybe a past behind. Like, it's many things that cause grief to grip us. And I'm not saying that as a heavy thing with you. I don't see that. But I do see it's on you, and I'm going to show you how. The next card is the Justice in reverse to the Failure in reverse. You know what this shows me? This shows me your open will. It's undecided about you, Taurus, right? You haven't failed, but you haven't received justice either. So it's kind of like, how we feel like we in that energy of limbo? So I'm honestly feeling like my advice to Taurus, and I feel Spirit would back me, allow yourself to be educated and learn what it is that you seek. Because quite possibly, maybe that's why you're in the middle place. It's like that energy of I don't want to go forward and I can't afford to go backward, right? But just realize the universe is ever gaining strength, and it's not going to be if we allow weakness to grip us when we undecided, we won't make it to where we trying to go to. And that's exactly what I'm trying to say, because this energy is like offsetting. Justice in reverse to the failure in reverse. You know, it's basically saying you haven't failed, but you haven't received justice. So that's why I say it's showing me your will. What will Taurus will? What will you will? I see the Tower in reverse being clarified by growth. Now, I love this energy, right? When I see the Tower in reverse and it's being clarified by growth, I'm seeing a person that has a very strict moral code that you won't bend from, right? You won't, it's like continue depression, trap, confinement. We want to be confined in our moral code. I don't ever want to, I'm pretty sure you can agree too, I don't want to lose my morals. I'd rather be arrested by my morals than lose them, right? Because that leads to growth. You know the things that you won't do, Taurus? Those are the things right there that allow you to grow. You know those things that I'm just not doing that. I don't care what it comes to, I'm not doing that. That's your moral code. And it gives you a Tower in reverse. Because see, in this energy, if you allow your moral code to slip and you begin to compromise and you begin to do things with your energy that you know not right, and then you bring forth a Tower. And that puts your growth in reverse. Right now, you got a Tower in reverse. And it would read a certain way to a person that don't understand what this is saying. Thankfully, I do. What this is saying basically is you are a prisoner of your moral code. And that's good. Don't never let nobody tell you nothing different. Your moral code, being a prisoner of your moral code is one of the most beautiful energies, because no matter how hard it get, you won't eat swine, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, last but not least, you got the King of Swords. And it's being clarified by purpose, which is a beautiful energy. Precision, articulate, truthful, cautious, designer, plans, control, but determined, right? And that's what I said. You determined. Tower in reverse to the growth. You got a moral code, and it's very strong, right? It keeps you clean, and it keeps you healthy. Mind, body, and soul. And King of Swords, in your purpose, I know what I am here to do. And this is what it's saying about you, Taurus. You know. The King of Swords is an energy that is very direct and very precise. And when it's clarified by a purpose, it means that the universe supports you. So continue to be that way, right? Try not to worry too much. You got a little bit of Five of Cups in your energy, so don't regret things. You know, sometimes look at it as spilled milk in a sandbox. And don't allow anything to cause you grief. Grief showing up in your energy, but it's real minute. So you pay attention to it. What's grieving you? Don't talk about it. Open yourself up, right? Get your 4 wands back upright. All right, that was your reading. I hope that it resonated, Taurus. God bless you.
So, with this retrograde energy, I gotta go shower before I can do another reading. So,
yeah,
women back. Yeah, this retrograde energy is just very, very thick. There's been a lot of issues with technology and things like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of technical difficulties going on right now.
Yeah, so it's just been, trying. That's all, So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a spiritual cleanse, and we'll come back with 2 more signs. So Gemini, you will be on the next go round. We got to go clean our spirits up.